So now we have about 50 infected kids. I have 3 kids whose T cells, which is the measure of the immune system, is less than 10. That's terrible. But 3 out of 50, 47 kids are really well controlled. And that means that their longevity is unpredictable. They can live for as long as any of the rest of us if they take their meds. The big challenge now is those 3. What do I do about the teenagers who aren't taking their meds, whose virus is poorly controlled, who don't have a support system, whose parents are either sick or dying or who are disconnected from their parents? And they're afraid of telling people, so they're not willing to reach out. The counselors at school don't know. The classmates don't know. These kids have this internal struggle. So a lot of what I do in clinic is more therapeutic intervention, support, camaraderie. We're kind of a booster club. You can do it. You care about yourself. You don't want to die. You know that if you don't do anything, you're going to die within the next 3 years. And this can change. You just have to figure out how to get that pill in your hand into your mouth and swallow it. As a 10-year-old, I read a book about a doctor in Africa, Albert Schweitzer, who went there and worked in clinics to take care of people that nobody else wanted to take care of. And that was sort of my role model when I, as a kid, I can make a difference in the world. But it was really my mother and grandmother who were my role models. And they had a very different life than I've had. They were both Holocaust survivors. And after the war, they had to build their lives from nothing. And they had to figure out how to live. They lost a husband, a father, other relatives. And they are the most upbeat and positive people I could ever have had in my life. My mother's 91. My grandmother lived into her 80s. They were very self-educated. My mother missed the critical years, the years that I thought were the most fun for me in college and the early years of medical school. My mother spent in a concentration camp. She missed college. She missed medical school. But what she did afterwards was teach herself. And my grandmother did the same.